Hello, Nova Scotians for Equalization Fairness followers. My name is Reverend Father Dr. Maroun, and I'm at the office here of Jaime Baptista up in Membertou. And the pandemic now is upon us, so we can't have a large group of people protesting. Jaime is now ignoring the NSEF, and Jaime worked for us, the electors, the people who elected him, and not the Liberal Party. So equalization is a very serious issue. We need strong representation in Ottawa, not someone who is ignoring our main problem down here in Cape Breton. Jaime, we are extremely disappointed that once you were elected, you now ignore the people who have elected you. When the federal government calls an election, it was you, Jaime, that said you were a party man first. We need fighters for all Cape Bretons, and obviously it is not you. It is apparent to us now that Mike and Jaime have been told to ignore this issue by the powers that are in Ottawa. This is very, very sad. Thank you very much. Hello, here I am again in front of Mike Kellaway's office here in Dominion, and he made an election promise when he was campaigning to get this position of MP, but he's now breaking that promise.
A final 1 minute to Mike Kellaway before we go to 3 minutes of open discussion and debate on federal legalization. I also want to give a thank you to Father Maroun and people that are behind the equalization fight, because we all have the same goal. In this gym, on this podium, we want a more viable, more robust, and livable Cape Breton. That's without question. In my time in focusing on community development, whether it's starting Bayard forward, here in Glaceman surrounding areas, or the Arc of the East on the east side of the island, it's been a major focus. 3 things that I would like to do. I'd like to sit down with the equalization group. Number 2, I'd like to sit down with the province separately, and then with the federal party separately, and bring the groups together to start talking to each other and having meaningful dialogue. And as a leader and as your MP, I'm committed to doing that. All right, thank you very much, Mike Kellaway.
Mike, you promised to get both levels of government to the table on the equalization fairness issue. Now that you have been elected, you are ignoring our requests and our emails. Cape Breton needs politicians who will challenge the government, not politicians who are going soft and silent on an important issue like equalization because of your party's corruption. The Liberals are guilty of allowing the province to break our constitutional rights, and they're now turning your back on the people who elected you. You made a promise, and we are going to see that you keep that promise. Our 2 newly elected MPs have been a failure to Cape Bretoners. Overtaxation, high child poverty, massive unemployment rates, falling infrastructure, so on, are all a direct result of equalization manipulation by our provincial government with your consent. Please share this video to all your friends and families and inform them of what is going on here in Cape Breton. Please continue to follow our efforts, and while we continue to fight for our future, we thank you for your assistance.
So we're here with Father Maroun. Father Maroun and I just went and made a video outside of Jaime Baptiste and Mike Kellaway's office. And Father, what happened at Mike Kellaway's office?
Well, we were just leaving, and Mike Kellaway had come out. He was on his phone. He said that he couldn't get good reception inside, so that's why he was outside. But he came over to talk to us because he knows us, and he knew that we were taking a video. And then he began telling us that he has been trying very hard to put our equalization program to the federal government, and about his efforts. And we said, well, why didn't you reply to our emails? We sent you emails and you didn't reply, so we figured you weren't working on the project. So he said, well, I am working very hard on it. I said, well, you should reply to us. You should let us know that, tell us, and because we want to know. It's been quite a while since we informed you.
So all that was off camera, and then you did say that to him. I was there, that that just start to reply is what we need more than anything, is the replies. So you got that point across. But we took a quick little video of him. We're going to add it to this video because the man did come out and speak to us, and he did say that we can go and meet with him at any time. So I think he opened a few doors there for us today. Do you agree, Father?
Yes, I think so, and I think he's earnest about making our application to Ottawa for equalization.
Fairness,
Which
yeah.
I don't think he's going to get anywhere. He talked about projects that are coming to Cape Breton that are under the table just now, but I don't think that you can be very successful in bringing large enterprises into Cape Breton without equalization that'll lower the taxes.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so we just wanted to add this little note to the end of our video here because it happened after we took our footage. So thanks, Father Maroun.
Thank you very much, folks.
It's Mike Calloway here. I just met with Father Maroun and Russ Green, and we had a really good conversation. Provided some updates of what we're doing in terms of behind the scenes, reaching out to different departments on some of the key questions that the NSEF brought to our attention. Rest assured, we're working hard to get those questions answered in a timely fashion. I know sometimes it's not as quick as we'd like, and I wish sometimes things were quicker, but rest assured we're on top of it. We'll stay in constant communication with you.